As much as we appreciate hitting all the milestones in our lives, but the one of conquering 3 decades seemed to be a bit scary to most of us. Good day, beautiful people. Today we are looking into what could be scaring people about getting into their 30s.
I just pray every day, I don't do what they say. I know life is hard and I will never return.
Number 1, society teachings. From an early age, boys and girls are taught how to behave, and they also witness how the seniors are behaving around them. Now, when you are growing up, you know what's expected from you, whether your family or your community where you come from. At the back of your mind, you try by all means to be normal, to be accepted, whether you are conscious about this or not. You want to be seen. You also want to belong. Everyone has that need of belonging somewhere. Now society has taught us what really makes you a part of their community. For them to celebrate you as one of their own, you might find that one community adores weddings or marriage. Girls from a young age, they just know that one day they have to find a husband who's going to marry them and they'll build a home together. So when that time comes, and indeed that girl gets to marry and everyone celebrates this with her, they tell everyone how good this girl have done to get this husband who has married her. Even with the young girls that are watching now, they will see how good this girl has done to the community by doing what is right, what is expected from a girl. Now, all this is not a problem at all. It's actually wonderful. It starts to be a problem when people start to put these expectations according to years of a person. When you have to and you are expected to have done these expectations way before turning 30. At 30 years old, you should have married, bought a house, and started a family. This weighs so heavily on people. And our society should understand now that people are not the same. People don't want to live lives that are similar to that of others. No. If just as society we can learn to let people be and not judge them according to their life choices, especially the youth. There is not one person who is rooting for failure in her life or his life. Everyone wants success. And another thing, the way we do things now is totally different from what they were doing in the 80s or 90s. If my mother started a family at the age of 22, there's no way that people should expect me at this day and age to start a family at that age too. No. It could be I don't even want to have children for that matter. The life expectancy of today is much higher than it was, and also the economic factors. All these society teachings, they make people to be afraid of meeting them and also reaching this age of 30. Number 2, your goals as you grow up. In the previous point, we talked about how society grooms us to a certain way. And in this one here, we talk about how we ourselves have so many goals and expectations from as early as childhood. I mean, you see stuff, it inspires you, and you just take it and put it back in your mind. And you tell yourself that you have to do this as an adult, and you really have to do it. You see houses or apartments that you like, cars, type of cars that you would like to drive, and everything that you just want. There is a credit profile you get to hear about. There are investment portfolios and just a lot. You take this all in. Let's say you are a young professional. You want all these to come true and be perfect according to your liking. Unfortunately, as a young person, you are bound to go through life between your young adult years and turning the milestone of 30. And that is such a short period of time. You are still finding who you are. And then when you are now 30, you are considered a full-grown person. And that's what freaks out most people. They ask themselves, they think, now that I'm grown, what can I present? What do I really have to offer? I know this because it happened to me. I really looked at my life. I had so many questions when I turned 30. That's when even the issue of life purpose finding began. It's only now that I have realized that the 30s are not where you get all the answers. They are not end all be all. They are just actually the beginning. I learned to not put time frame about my life and not to adhere to peer pressure. Number 3, time. When you see that you are 30 now and you remember just how recent it was when you were just 20, then it really kicks in. The fact that time flies, it waits for no man. You see now how soon you will be 40 or 50, and you start to want to do things that really make sense to you. There are those people who are very blessed that understand and do so much better for themselves at a very young age. Seeing that now you are in the middle, you are no longer young, no, you are old. You start caring for so much around you without anyone interfering. This can be scary for most people. There is so much expected responsibilities from yourself and maybe your family as well. And we all just want to do the right thing, make ourselves proud and our families. If you find this information helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Comment with what you think. That is all for this video, members. Let's sure to meet on the next upcoming one. Remember to be good to yourselves and to people around you. It all makes this world that we live in much better.